Yeah, you can speak.
Thank you very much for this incredibly insightful lecture and very necessary as well, I believe. My question has to do with the kind of proposals and demands that have been put forward by the new university. In my opinion, they don't include the topics that you read, which I think is a shame and they should be changed. So my question to you is, which kind of demand or proposal would you like to include in this list?
So the question is, there are now new demands within the new university, and with the topics raised now in this lecture, which kind of demands should be included? And yeah, well, if Gloria has an answer for that.
I agree, Patricia, that this popping up of the University of Color has been very important to call attention to the whiteness of the university, to the racial composition of the university that is also so present in curricula and in how the university is built up. So I'm, you know, there are a list of things that should happen because we are below zero, you can say. I mean, if you compare the Dutch university, it's really very worthwhile to set a step outside the Netherlands and to look at universities elsewhere, especially in the United States, but also to some extent in the UK, where these issues, these concerns have been taken much more seriously than in the Netherlands. I think the content of education is very important. When I think about my own school career, and that already started at grade school level, when one gets to feel what I'm learning here in the 3rd, 4th grade doesn't speak to me at all. It is not about my history. So I remember that when I was in the 3rd grade, so that would be the 8th class, I think, nowadays. At least, you know, you're like 9 or 10 when you're in the 3rd grade, that I felt called upon to do spreekbeurt, you know, your first presentation, about slavery in Suriname, and this was based on stories that my grandfather, who had just come to live with us from Suriname, told me. And I can still see the look on the face of the teacher and my co-students, how surprised they were that I wanted to talk about a topic like that. I think the content of our education should strive towards inclusivity. And that is made more possible by having a body of teachers that is also very different, very diverse, coming from different backgrounds. Also, we should take gender there in account. But I think the content of education should be central, and you know, I would like to invite you to also come up with a list of demands that is important to be included in this more general movement that, of course, you know,